We have a huge show for you today. Nick Vole has a tour inside the new Ogden Elementary. Tara Cox shows us how you can name a new school. And Amanda Richter has a big change in technology for students. Plus, the first ever story from student reporter Sergio Mayo. Let's go inside Vancouver Public Schools. Welcome inside Vancouver Public Schools. I'm Coleen Jamison. There is so much happening in this show, big announcements and incredible kids. But first, let's do our top 3. These are our favorite posts from social media. Our first comes from Mike Meskel of Hudson's Bay High School. He tweeted out this photo from the All-District Orchestra Festival. Students from all over the district combine into a massive orchestra to entertain a big crowd. It's a fun way for students from different schools to work together. Our number 2 comes from Skyview teacher librarian Tracy Chun. She posted this picture from Poem in Your Pocket Day, encouraging kids to grab a poem from her collection or write their own. What a fun way to get kids interested in poetry. And number 1 is a cool lesson from Roosevelt Elementary School. Students in Mrs. Yang's first grade class used dark boxes to investigate how much light you need to see an object. It's a hands-on science lesson that, as you can see right here, got kids really excited to learn. It's time for a Reschools update, the latest on construction projects paid for with your bond dollars. This fall, a brand new Ogden Elementary School will open its doors to students. Construction is coming along very nicely, and we're finally getting a look inside. Nick Vole joins us now from Ogden with a tour of the buildings. Nick?
What was just a set of plans a few months ago, now as you can see behind me, is a full building. It's not quite done yet, but we've got a tour today with April Whipple, the principal, and some of the people from the district and the construction company who are putting Ogden Elementary together. So this is where the kids are going to enter every day?
This is the main entrance. So this is the lobby area. So if all the kids are coming in, they can come straight in the building, and this hallway goes all the way down the end of the school.
So this is the Family Community Resource Center. For those who don't know, what's going to be happening in this room?
Yes, so in the Family Community Resource Center, we do have a full-time staff member who works here. She works on providing opportunities for families to connect with the school or connect with resources. So yeah, this is the common space, and we can see the learning staircase right here that goes upstairs up to the library at the top.
Wow.
And so this is the area where students will enter in the morning. We'll serve all of our meals in here, breakfast and lunch. We will have assemblies in here, school events in here. When you look up this way, the library is all going to have glass. So when you look up the staircase, you'll actually see the library and all of the books in the space. All right, so from this area, it makes sense to go over to see the courtyard because we have kind of a natural nature progression through this space.
Let's do it.
So this direction is our learning courtyard. So in this space, on either side of us are the studios for grade level wings. So the studio right behind us is a first grade level wing, and then the studio in front of us is second grade. And so as you can see, they have the glass and then the doors that open up. So again, they can also have access to the outside. And then here in the courtyard, we are focusing on having areas related to the different things kids study. Okay, so right now we're entering into the fitness space.
Okay.
And the biggest thing you'll probably notice right away is windows. There are windows and natural light.
So this big doorway here, this is a garage door?
Yeah, a garage door that opens to the outside. So in this space, we're still working on that connection to nature. And so when the kids are inside in the play space, they're looking directly out to our outdoor playground. And then behind the play structure in the tree area, there'll be nature play areas where there's trails and things that kids can go on. All right, now we'll go to the upstairs, and upstairs are our 4th and 5th grades.
Okay.
So just like downstairs, they also have a studio space that's in the front area. And so they have windows that look out over the courtyard, and then also 5 classrooms in this space as well. And then here is the amazing view looking at the library and also the commons.
Wow.
To be able to show the community and the kids that they're this valued, they're going to feel amazing when they come into this building. So we're very, very grateful.
You know, you like to think the kids are going to want to come to the building and want to learn.
I can start to picture, whenever we have our back to school night, everybody coming in and just being wowed by not even necessarily realizing the potential of what their school could look like.
Sure.
And so then they'll know.
Yeah, it's little brains.
Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
Then they'll
great.
see how amazing it can be.
So obviously a few more things to be done inside and outside the building, but you can see what the school is going to be like and imagine what the excited children will be like when they come to attend Ogden in the fall. Very exciting stuff.
Thanks so much, Nick. That is not the only building under construction. Check out the video from Vancouver ITECH Preparatory. It's going up on the WSU Vancouver campus. This video was prepared by Carpentry Plus, one of the contractors working on the building, and it's scheduled to open around December. This will be the first time in the history of the school all of the school's 6th through 12th graders will be in the exact same building at the same time. Another exciting bond project is the new elementary school near downtown. It is a brand new school and you can help name it. Joining us now with more is Tara Cox. Tara, anyone can make suggestions?
That's right. The district has an online form that will allow anyone to suggest names for the new school. It's a chance to help shape history. The new school will be located along Mill Plain Boulevard near the Fort Vancouver Regional Libraries. It's a project-based learning school focused on the arts and innovation and should enroll about 500 students. It's projected to open in the fall of 2021, but it doesn't have a name, and that's where you come in. In an online form, you can make up to 3 suggestions for names. You'll also need to give a rationale, so it's clear why the name is a good choice. There are a number of criteria the name must meet, and here are just a few. It could be named after someone notable, either locally or nationally famous in the fields of education, arts and sciences, politics, military achievement, or statesmanship. Marshall Elementary is an example of that type of name. It could be a name that relates to a geographic characteristic of our area. Salmon Creek Elementary meets that criterion. The name could be an educationally significant concept, like Discovery Middle School. There are some other guidelines on the form. If you want to submit, you need to hurry. The deadline is May 15th. And then the school board will vote whether to approve it, sometime in June. To make a suggestion, head to the school district website, vansd.org. If no suitable names come along, the school district will try another process. But if we do our jobs and come up with great suggestions, it shouldn't come to that. Make sure you head over to make your voice heard. Back to you.
Thanks, Tara. This should be fun. In other bond news, we're seeing for the first time what the new wing of Columbia River High School would look like. Check it out. These artist renderings of the new 500 wings show how it will match and enhance the existing school building. The wing will have 4 general classrooms, 4 science classrooms, a large central space, restrooms, and 4 secure external courtyards. The addition is connected to the main building with an enclosed corridor for safety. It's projected to be ready in late 2020 or early 2021. For more updates on construction projects, head to the district website, vansd.org/reschools. There you'll find all the latest information plus timelines for future projects. It is time now for We Learn, a look at how teachers and students are using technology in the classroom. Starting next year, high schoolers will be using a different technology. It's a big shift, but one that the district believes will be an improvement for students. Joining us now with more is Amanda Richter. Amanda, what is changing?
Thanks. The big change will be the types of devices students are using at the high school level. Instead of iPads, they'll be using Chromebooks. For the past several years, students have been using iPads to do creative and innovative work, as well as read materials and complete and turn in schoolwork. The Chromebook models the district leaders are considering retain the iPad's touchscreen capabilities, but also can use a keyboard and mouse, something teachers and students have been asking for. Chromebooks also come with a full suite of Google apps.
I think one of the things we really want them to do is be able to be effective collaborators. And with Chrome being a Google product, inherently, they are very good at collaboration. So collaboration on a Google Doc, collaboration within a folder or a project, it makes it very, very powerful for students to operate that way.
The district views technology as a tool to improve student learning, and with passage of the recent technology levy to pay for it all, much of the community feels that way too.
it's almost like a baseline or a given that they'll be using these tools as they grow up and become this profession or go after this college. But really, it's providing them those tools and those experiences to prepare them. And I can't thank the community enough for doing that. And continuing to do that, and it's not without its own challenges and barriers, but our community has been very wise. The district has done a really good job with their investments in that.
The Chromebooks will cost about the same as the iPads. Some high school programs, such as special education, will continue to use iPads because of their unique curriculum. The Chromebooks will roll out in the fall. Back to you.
Thanks, Amanda. The school district's use of educational technology has earned it national recognition. The Consortium for School Networking selected VPS for its Community Leadership Award for Digital Equity. The award honors the district's commitment to making sure every student has a chance to learn with technology, regardless of income. One-to-one devices, school bus Wi-Fi, and other innovations put VPS on the list. It's the third district to receive this honor and the first from Washington State. 8 students who benefit from school technology are winners in a regional contest. All of the young women go to Skyview High School. These students, plus 3 others, were selected for 2019 Aspirations in Computing honor. The nonprofit National Center for Women and Information Technology handed out the awards. All of the winners were selected for their skills, leadership ability, and plans to pursue technology careers. They're all in Skyview's Science, Math, and Technology program. If you like seeing stories about technology in the classroom, the district's YouTube page has you covered. youtube.com/VanSDTV is the address. Look for the We Learn playlist to see how the district's committed to using technology as a tool for teaching and learning. A student at Lincoln Elementary School has been recognized for her commitment to school safety. Audra, a fifth grader, volunteers as a crossing guard at Lincoln, and that is part of the school's safety patrol. This spring, she's one of just 10 students from across the state selected for the School Safety Patrol Hall of Fame, sponsored by AAA. She was nominated by her advisor and had to answer a series of essay questions to earn her spot. We asked her how it feels to be a Hall of Famer.
Amazing, and I think that I'm really lucky in doing that.
Audra was selected for her commitment to safety, community stewardship, and leadership. Every day she helps people cross the street with a special focus on the school's kindergartners.
I just knew that right away I wanted to do it because it sounded like fun, and I like helping people a lot.
Audra joined the other inductees in late April to be recognized before a Mariners game at T-Mobile Park. Congrats, Audra. A special event at Skyview High School brought students and staff a little bit closer through the power of expression. We stopped in during a daytime performance of BOLT, which stands for Building Our Legacy Together. Students and staff told stories about their lives, sang songs, performed original poetry, and so much more. It's kind of like a TED Talk as students and staff share deeply personal thoughts, feelings, and experiences.
It's a way for the whole school to come together and to actually see people that they don't normally see. I know a lot of these students, I had no clue who they were, and now I see them, I'm like, whoa, you have like a lot going on in your life and you're just such a strong, confident person.
That hasn't always been the case for Thaddeus Schaff. His story may have been difficult to share even just a few months ago.
I personally am doing a speech on my mental health. My battle with it, and everything like I've overcome, gone through, and how I've gotten better. And I'm hoping that I can at least touch one person and make someone feel less alone.
Thaddeus' story is moving, as were other presentations. BOLT is an annual event, and with 3 daytime performances for Skyview students and an evening performance for the community. If you have a child who will be 5 years old in September, now's the time to register for kindergarten. Any child turning 5 before August 31st is eligible for kindergarten. Bring a proof of your child's birth date, immunization records, and emergency contact information to the front desk of your neighborhood school. If you're not sure which is your school to go to, the district website does have a boundary map for you. Just make sure you register soon so that you can also attend kindergarten visitation nights coming up in May and June. Here's another great option for many parents whose kids are entering kindergarten. Evening preschool is happening at several schools across the district this spring, and it's free. We stopped in at Washington Elementary to see how it all works. A dozen young learners gather on the carpet at Washington Elementary School. They're preschoolers who will become kindergartners in the fall. They're learning how to be students.
We have a wide variety for sure. We have some kids that have gone to Head Start, some kids that stay with their parents. We have some kids coming in that aren't able to write their name, other kids that are. So it's a great opportunity for us to differentiate and get the needs of all the kids.
It's not just the kids who are learning, their parents are getting a lesson too.
I greet the parents when they come in, explain the activity, so when their kids get there, the parents kind of know what's going on, how they can help their kids in learning that skill that we're working on that day.
Research shows that a student who's not ready for kindergarten has a 70% chance of remaining behind their classmates in 5th grade. That information
really hits hard, and parents want to start being involved. They come and ask for more opportunities, what can they do?
And school staff say the difference for students is huge.
Sometimes the first couple of times that the kids come to preschool, they're kind of hesitant to leave their parents or to go into the classroom, and by the end they're all super excited, they're greeting their friends. So it's a great kind of transformation to see that they're now comfortable and ready to go into the classroom and learn.
In addition to the lessons, dinner is provided for families so they can get to know each other. A number of VPS schools offer evening preschool, but the schedule is different in every building. To learn more about what's happening at your school, ask at the front desk. Parents, the school district wants to hear from you. It's holding a survey to see how it can better serve your children. The survey, which is now online on the district website, only takes about 5 minutes to complete. Your answers are strictly confidential, as is your identity. It's really a chance for you to share your experience and help shape school improvement plans. Head to the website vansd.org to find the survey and fill it out. Students from Fort Vancouver High School in the Black Student Union hosted a night of community. There was entertainment, food, and a lot of pride. Joining us now is our student reporter, Sergio Mayo.
Thanks. It was a night of pride and celebration for Fort's Black Student Union. They called it the Night of Afro-Black Excellence.
Welcome to the Night of Afro-Black Excellence.
Students in the Black Student Union hosted an event showcasing many different elements of African American and African culture. Rachel Jarnigan, the BSU advisor, was very proud of her students.
I am so incredibly blown away and just proud.
The students put on a variety of entertainment, such as singing, dancing,
Examples of, I think, step dancing. There's also elements of Gambian dancing.
fashion,
Mostly African, traditional African wear fashion show.
poetry,
I realize that queen is me.
and food.
Food that tastes really good, some stuff that people haven't tried before.
But most of all, a lot of pride and fun. I talked with both BSU presidents to see why the union is important to them.
We're just a club that wants to empower Black Student Union, Black students.
The club spent a lot of time preparing for the event, and that preparation paid off.
To actually get to this point where we're going to be able to put it on is just beyond exciting.
The Black Student Union was founded last year in 2018. The Night of Afro-Black Excellence will happen again next year, hopefully with more students and families to celebrate. Back to you.
Let's take a look at the big picture, our favorite image from social media. This time we're visiting Fort Vancouver High School, which recently had its Global Youth Service Day. Students spent a day performing community service either in school or around town. They also had some special visitors, this llama named Roho. And as you can see, Roho was pretty popular with the students. Let's take a look now at what's happening in Vancouver Public Schools. It's time for another Visit VPS School Tour, your chance to see learning up close and personal. The next tour is on May 29th at 8:30 a.m. You'll visit Houck and Eisenhower Elementaries after beginning at the Bates Center on Falk Road. The tour is free, and if you want lunch afterwards, it's just $5. You can sign up at the district website, vansd.org. Hurry, because once the spots are gone, they're gone. And that's it for us. For Amanda Richter, Tara Cox, Sergio Mayo, and Nick Full, I'm Coleen Jamison. We'll see you next time inside Vancouver Public Schools.